through me many long dumb voices, voices of the interminable generations of slaves, voices of prostitutes and of deformed persons, voices of the diseased and despairing, and of thieves and dwarves, voices of cycles of preparation and accretion, and of the threads that connect the stars, and of wombs, and of the father stuff, and of the rights of them the others are down upon, of the trivial and flat, and foolish and despised, of fog in the air, and beetles rolling balls of dung. Through me flow the voices of the minorities. Through all of us flows the voice of the poet, waiting to express those voices which are crying out to be heard. Through me flow the voices. Walt Whitman, Song of Myself, 24, brings to light these voices and bears them to the world to be heard. So listen. Listen to the voices of the world because they are beautiful. Today we yet argue the rights of them whose voices are suppressed, of them the others are down upon, and no matter what progress we have made, there is still progress to be made. Have we yet aired the voices of the mentally ill, of the prostitutes, of them who are sick in ways we fear so badly we dare not even try to understand? Have we yet eased the taboo that rests on the beautiful primeval forces of lust and love and the body? Such a taboo have we placed on these beauties that their meanings are lost to negative connotations and the shivering terror of horror stories heard based on their concepts. We hear of the disgusting leer of the lustful rapist, of the terrifying demands of the leader for modesty, of the cruel betrayal of the dishonest lover. Yet we forget the meanings of the words we use. Lust, noun, a passionate desire, and do we not so praise passion? Body, noun, the mortal and physical aspect of a person, and is not each person precious? Love, noun, an intense feeling of deep affection. Do not all of us so crave affection? There is wrong done by every beauty. Because of that wrong, the beauty is forgotten. Have you ever seen a bird feeding her young? Have you ever seen a flower stretching towards the light of the sun? Ever seen a lover dancing in his ecstasy? Ever seen a little beetle rolling a ball of dung? Have you ever seen a mother fierce in her love? Is not all this beautiful? Give me your hand. Nay, give me your ear. Let me show you how the world sings. Let me unveil for you the voices, forbidden voices, voices that cannot be heard, dumb voices. Cast off what you have been told and accept the word of democracy. Listen no longer to the degrading speech of them who cannot hear. Listen no longer for the door to close, instead hear it open. No longer for the lock to shut, but open it and throw away the key. Let go of what you have been told about the beauties of the world and let your eyes make their own judgments. Step away from your preconceived notions, from the ideas society has placed in our heads. Step away. Do not fear the truth. Do not fear the lifting of the veil, for beneath it is always beauty. Do not fear the surface of what you see, but love what's inside of it. Let all voices be heard equally. Let all speak to the rhythms of democracy and compromise. For when we degrade each other, we degrade ourselves, and we shall not accept anything but that which gives a place for all voices. Let go of your fear of what society expects from you. Step out of the box they have placed you in. I see you, surrounded by the weight of the expectations they have set on you, burdened your shoulders with. And I say step away. I see that you are consumed by the insecurities and traditions of your communities. I see that sometimes the easiest thing to say is, I don't want to cause trouble. I see that you're just trying to protect your friends and family from whatever harm your actions might cause them. I see your struggle. I've been there. I've been the quiet child, the perfect example, the model student. I've been the one too afraid for years to open up her mouth and say what she feels is truly right. I've been too afraid. Yet here I am. Join me. Join me in the song of myself. Make it yours. Sing the song of the world and add your own story to the rhythm. Add your lusts, your sadnesses, add your joys. Add the beauty of your raw flesh and sweaty armpits, the beauty of your life. There is beauty in every voice, every struggle, every night of passion. There is beauty in me and beauty in you. Let your voice no longer be veiled, be forbidden. Let your voice join the rhythms of the world, the beating and pounding of one heart made from billions of hearts beating together. Let your voice join those voices which need help being heard, the dumb voices, the voices of the slaves and the prostitutes, the sick and the misunderstood, the deformed and those who have been twisted by the cruelty of the hand life dealt them. Let your voice join theirs. And listen.